Hi.
Hi, I'm Lou.
I'm John.
This is a second of our video series called Bottled Wisdom. Again, we just tend to sit here and talk, so it's unscripted, but kind of what you're getting is the real us. And today's little saying is this: what you focus on tends to fill your mind. If you spend all your time looking at your problem drinker, the issue will appear even larger than it is. Take your eyes off him or her today and decide to change your life, even if it's just a little step.
It's quite profound, that, isn't it?
It is profound, and also probably, I mean, I've lived with a drinker, and I would find that slightly irritating, because...
What you've just said?
Yeah, because I would think, why should I do the step of change? Why do I have to change? I'm here because they need change, and I can tell you how awful it is.
And how can I stop?
Yeah.
Thinking about the drinker when it's affecting the whole of my life.
So the first thing I want to say, if you are focused on your drinker and that's what you see, we get that.
Yeah.
That's how most people arrive at this website. They are focused on the awful pain, and it's real and dreadful what problem drinking does to a family, to a relationship. So first thing we want to say in this video is you have a right to be really alarmed and distressed and fed up with what your drinker is doing. What you are seeing is real in its impact.
Of course it is, I mean, we know it's really difficult, but can we just refer you back to the previous video when we talked about, maybe changing your approach. And that's what we're trying to do here. We're trying to get you to change your approach, or offer a new approach to you. As a psychologist, I would totally endorse that. What you focus on does tend to fill your mind. And you can become you ruminate, as psychologists would say, which is just basically it rattles round and round and round and round in your head, and it's very difficult to stop that. The only way to stop that is to actually focus on something different. And that's one of the things that we talk to you about within Bottled Up, is about looking after yourself and how you best to look after yourself, and how you can not make the drinking the focus of your attention and look at something else, look at filling your life in other ways.
Absolutely. I think also that it works right across the board. If you spend your life and you're having a shit time looking at all the negatives, somehow those negatives take on almost a power of their own, and they become larger and loom larger and larger and larger. It's also true if you actually begin to just extract a little bit of gratitude and thanksgiving. So I think we're getting to know this a bit, aren't we, in terms of emotional literacy, and that is really true with your drinker. And so what we invite you to do in Bottled Up is to actually stop looking at them for the moment and actually start looking at what you can do. There's a bracket that I didn't say, but that little step may just be looking at what you can do rather than what he isn't doing. Okay. And when you come into Bottled Up, if you join us, then we will be saying, don't do this, it isn't working, but you can do this, and this will influence your drinker. We don't believe that someone living with a problem drinker is helpless. We kind of don't.
No, we don't. We don't. There are things that you can do, and there are things that you can't do. I mean, what you try to do is you try to change the environment. But we will talk a lot about that later. But in this, excuse me, in this case, I mean, there's a million cliches around this. How do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. The longest road starts with one step at a time. And it's true. You can't tackle the whole problem all at once, but you can tackle small parts of it. Yet another cliche, success breeds success. So if you do have little successes, they can breed to bigger successes, you know. And again, we will talk quite a lot about this within the program, you know, how you empower yourself by doing something that you can do, rather than attempting something that you can't do, you know. You don't go out the first day you're going for a walk and decide to climb Everest. It's nonsense. But you can start, you know, going up the hill a wee bit, you know. So it's just a wee bit at a time. It's things that are manageable.
Yeah,
you know?
Absolutely. So how does that translate right this minute? Stop trying to find lots of strategies to get him to stop drinking. That comes further down the line. Join Bottled Up. It's completely free, and learn about what you can do today to begin to change your environment, the way that you feel. And then I promise you, we understand the best gift we can give you is to help your drinker stop drinking. We have an entire part of the website for them, and we are always thinking how we can help you lead your drinker by the hand to get some help. So it's on our hearts as well.
But it's first things first.
It is. We need your cooperation to back off for a minute and start thinking about what you need, and then we'll help you find what he needs.
Absolutely.
Or she needs. Okay, thank you so much for listening, and do join us in this series. There's quite a lot of these videos going to be coming over the next few weeks. Thanks for listening. Bye-bye.
Bye.